making a difference in 2023. So let's get recording. Thank you for getting the recording on. So how many of you are really serious now? This call, if I can see as many cameras as possible as turned on, so that we all can really be connected and understand that we all are here for an interactive session. If you can, of course, if you're driving or if there is a distraction around you or if there is something you cannot turn on, it's completely okay. But if you can turn it on, it will be great because it's just a quick 1 hour, probably 45 minutes to 50 minutes. I'll take you through a few things and we're going to discuss. And the people on this call will be the ones who will probably, take some extra benefits today. Even if you can learn one thing today on this call and apply back to your business and make things a little bit better than what you did till today, will make the whole difference. Right? Now, how do we keep the session interactive? There are a few ways to do it. One way is we can be very interactive, responsive, and try and add some value. When I ask a question, you can quickly respond on the chats, which can make me understand that you and me, we are on the same page. We understand, we are on the same call and we are learning quickly what's happening and everything. The second way is I need to really see thumbs up, hands up. But I would say, let's leave it on the chat because if I start sharing my screen, I can not see how many people are raising their hands and everything. So we'll try to keep it with the chat. If we can, keep your chat on. And if you really can use the chat box, can you all put some 11111 and let me see how many of you can see the chat box and ready to respond to the chat. One person, two. All right, here we got few of us. Great. Orlando is on the call. Great. Awesome. Great. Amazing. Okay. Awesome. Good. I can see so many of us on this call. Great. I've connected my phone as well, so I don't miss any of the chat in here, and we can be really connected. Amazing. Look at those number of ones. Awesome. Now, let me ask a quick question. How many of you are on this call who joined Validus in 2022? If you were joined in Validus in 2022, just write me in the chat box. Let me see how many of you are on this call who joined Validus. Even if you joined on 31st of December, you have joined Validus in 2022. Right? Awesome. And I'm sure we have got one special person on this call who joined Validus in 2021, even 1 month before me, or probably a little bit, even more than a month before me, and he has completed his 60 weeks. So we're gonna really hear back from him, a little bit later on the call, and how he has, taken his business from that 2021 into 23, how he's feeling, how confident he is, and what his plans are for 23. Now, I can see there are so many of us who have joined this business, or majority of them are joined in 2022. Now, the next thing is, how many of you want to really make a difference in 23? If you think you want to make a difference, just write diamond in the chat. Just write diamond. I want to really see how many diamonds are serious about becoming a diamond in 23. Right? Great. I can see everyone wants to be a diamond. Right? You can also change the color of the diamond in future. The first and foremost thing to do is get a diamond. The first one, whatever color, who cares? And after that, you can keep changing the color and keep climbing high and keep going. Good. If I count there, I think there could be a few crown diamonds if I count all these diamonds. There will be 1 or 2 crown diamonds if you put them in the right places. Awesome, great, amazing. Awesome. So now everyone's serious about becoming a diamond. Great. Now, do you think someone can become diamond by chance? They can be lucky? Possible. It can happen. A few people can also become diamond by working really, really hard, right? Few people will they have to be a little bit lucky and a little bit hard work. But one thing I tell you, each and every one, is diamond is just a position. So the question why we all are doing Validus is you need to have much bigger reason why you're doing Validus, right? One of the reasons should be to change something genuinely in your life from 23 and beyond. So it could be a decision where it can help you become financially free, right? Let me also change. Give me 1 second. Awesome. Now, can you all see me? Yes. Sadiq, can you see me? Yeah, on the screen. Good. Okay. Now, one of the reasons could be you want to be financially free. Now, financially free is pretty much a myth, right? People think, how can someone become financially free? Right? Financial freedom is easy. Just go to countryside, buy a big piece of land, start cultivating your vegetables and fruits. The nature will do the rest. You're financially free. You don't really need finances to live, right? Good old days. Go back 100 years, there was nothing called a job, internet, and industrial. There was nothing like that. People used to just live by themselves with a handful of dollars here and there, and they can live a life. That is financial freedom. So there is one way to become financially free. Second way to become financially free is check what your living expenses are. If it is, let's say, $5,000 a month, let's say a few others say $8,000, $10,000 a month. And if you can make $10,000 a month without going to work the next month, you're pretty much financially free. Now, how long will it take to build that? We don't know. Maybe you might have to find one source of income, two source of income, 10 source of income. There is no limitation for you not to get 10 sources of income. It could be active income, two active income, and remaining another 5 passive income, right? Or within one business in Validus, we have got 9 incomes every month. Probably sometime even you get 10. And if your matrix is active, you might even get more, right? So there is no end to it. So it's up to you how you see Validus as. Validus could be a vehicle for so many of us to see, okay, yeah, I can make some extra money. Few others might think it's a vehicle for us to, see, to have that extra few dollars. Till I'm lucky, I make some money. Till company survives, I make my money and all that. But if there is a way to fast forward and see that if Validus really lasts next 10 years, right? Would you rather take action today or would you take action after 5 years? How many of you agree to take action today, right today, in the chat box? So I'll count how many diamonds have said diamond and how many of them is writing today. Let me count. Right, I'm pretty sure it will be a similar number or maybe more, right? So we have got almost about 20 diamonds and let's say about 12, 15 of them take action now. Someone says, forget about today, right now, right? So today, great, great, great. So that means imagine if this opportunity has to last 10 years or 20 years, or maybe you can retire with this opportunity. Now, the smartest thing to do is take action today. So when I started, let me show you a little bit about what I did last year this time. Me and Timothy was one of my first few recruits among my five or 10 recruits I did. Timothy was one of them. There were a few who joined before him in the same line. There are a few who joined on the other side. And I was thinking, yep, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year. And I'm trying to, add one member on both sides and slowly trying to build my organization, regardless of the size of the, package they have got. I was happy with the $50. I was happy with the $100. Even if it's a matrix, I was happy with anything. To be honest, I was happy with anything. Trust me, guys, I was happy. Same, you would have seen me, same smile. This guy seems to be like very excited. I just bought $100 package. This guy's excited. What's going on with him? Looks like he made $1 million just now. But they don't know that they have given me one more reason to be excited for another day. They have given me one more reason to be excited one more month. And that 1 month of excitement will keep me excited for another 2 months from there. And another 2 months from there will give me excitement for another 6 months. And that's what keeps me excited throughout 22. And trust me, 23, I have got so many reasons now to be excited. Probably sometimes I don't even know why I'm excited now. Right? So Now, we could be source of so many people around us to be excited for something, because if you see the amount of negativity out there in the world is more than the amount of positivity there, right? So let me continue that story, right? So two sides helping people, growing the team slowly, nice and easy. The target was just to become a sapphire and see what it happens. And then the slowly targeting improved from there um, to Ruby. Now, before even becoming Sapphire, there was a call. I received a call from my first few people. Let's say I recruited 10 on the right side, 10 on the left side, and I was happy with every package. But there was one guy who called me and he said, brother, let's do this seriously. Can you help me with a 90-day game plan? And I was being me, and I just said, brother, to be honest, and I laughed and smiled, and I said, to be honest, I didn't even made my own 90-day game plan so far. He goes, how about we do something? Because you joined before me, so you are pretty much my leader or mentor or whatever you call. You are the one who joined before me. So I just joined, but I need some sort of target and planning. Can you help me out? And I said, yeah, you know what? Let's dial in, jump on a Zoom call like this. So think of this. How many people are on the call? 49, right? We were me and him. His name was Timothy Makawi. How many of you know Tim, right? Everyone knows Tim. So me and Tim is like, brother, give me a 90-day game plan. I said, I think Tim, 90-day it's old fashioned, old game. That's what I thought. I just trying to be creative. I said, how about we do a 30-day game plan? 30-day weight loss program. Let's do a 30-day game plan. He goes, let's do 30-day game plan. 30 days. Tim became Sapphire 1 day before me in that 30 days. And with that production happened, he became Ruby 2 days before me. Real story. And he called me, brother, you gave me a plan. What's going on? Where is your Sapphire? And then when he became Ruby, he called me, brother, you gave me a plan. Where is your Ruby? And I say, it's just loading. Just wait. One more package loading in. And, things started going from there. So what I want to do is 49 people are on this call, right? So let's say from these 49 people on this call, genuinely, there will be definitely at least about 5 will become diamond from this call. Now, who are those 5? I don't know. Usually, if it is 100 people, about 10 will really take it seriously and get to where they have to get, right? So now you all agree that we are in the start of February. Today is, I think, 2nd of February. So we are still in the early part of 2023. And we got solid 11 months in our hand. Now, if we make a plan for 11 months today, probably it's a long-term plan, right? At least for if you see, considering the calendar year, this is a little bit longer if you're planning today. But next 30 days is not a long-term plan. It's pretty much a short-term plan. So you can probably have a long-term plan by yourself. By the way, let me ask an open question. How many of you genuinely want to reach a position? Or I should say, what rank would you like to achieve by end of 2023? So 31st December 2023. Where do you see yourself? Just write a position at this stage. Wherever you are, it doesn't matter. You could be joining just recently. Black diamond, diamond, blue diamond, black diamond, beautiful. So everyone is talking in few colored diamonds. Amazing, awesome, great. Now, if you would have asked me in January last year, Shafi, where do you see yourself? I would have said, I would be really happy if I become diamond in 2023. 24 guaranteed I'll become a blue and black, because I know I'll have a team to work with and there'll be more diamonds for my team. Now, right now, as we speak, in 12 months time, how we reach, whatever happened, most of you know my journey and we are working together. But if I just share some numbers, both side of my team is about 3 million plus, 3.5 reaching there. We have got 1 diamond on either side. I'm just very close to trying to help close few other diamonds within the team. Within our team this year, we're expecting to have at least 20 diamonds, right? Now, but how many people do I have in my team? Active accounts is about 15,000, right? Assuming everyone has got few accounts, let's say there are about 3,000 to 4,000 people. I've got few multiple accounts, but 20 diamonds is not many. That means either people don't believe it is possible or they're too worried, right? If they're too worried, it's probably this business is not for you. You have to make a decision. You got to be ready to fail with Validus, right? If you fall in love with someone, you got to love them regardless what happens. Whether they are the best person in the world, they are the worst person in the world, whether they could be the most beautiful husband or a wife, or they could be someone with some, you know, compatibility here and there. It doesn't matter. No one's perfect. But once you commit to something, so imagine, I give you an example with a business. Let's say you buy $1 million business today, right now. Let's say today you go out, look for 10 businesses and pick one business. It could be a gym franchise, fitness gym. It could be a fuel station. It could be a food franchise, hospitality. It could be any other traditional retail business or something. Now, today, if you commit and paid that $1 million, I had a Nando's for over 10 years. Franchise asked me how I felt day one. I was so happy. Next day, I was like, no way I'm relaxing. I got to go half an hour before and make sure everything is done properly. Every meal is served properly. And next day, I got to be ready again in the best uniform I have to. Because the commitment was so big. Now, another story, which is last year, December, another thing happened with me, and which everyone on this call will remember after this call. We committed to a business, another franchise business, and I promised this is my last hospitality business. After this, I'm not going to do a traditional hospitality business. I would do something else, but not another hospitality. Not that it's not good, but I just tell you what has happened. December we started, we spent about 430,000. And then while I was doing that, Fadi Baba, the Black Diamond, called me, said, Shafi, come over, check out. I've got an opportunity. I had a look. I didn't waste any time. I said, you know what? Let's do it. Let's set up my ID. He said, okay, tomorrow I'll set up your ID. And next day we set up my ID. Everything is good. I decided to put a small amount. And within a week, I said, you know what? If I have to build this business seriously, I got to be serious. In one business, if I'm putting 430,000, in another business, it's not going to work with 1,000, 2,000. So I put just $10,000. And I said, you know what? From here, I'll try to give some time on both the businesses and take it a little bit serious on both of them. And I'll see what happens in 2022. Now, end of 2022, both sides 2 million billing done. I've made close to 250,000 or close to 300,000 in Validus with $10,000 business. Of course, the commitment was there. The investment was low, but the commitment was there because I know how to be committed. And another business, the moment I saw that business is doing okay, I just pretty much left my wife to manage that business. And after that, that business still today is just paying the bills. We are lucky we're not putting money from our pocket. 430,000, just paying the bills. Haven't made any profits yet. Again, I'm just being very open so that people who are on the phone on this call can get some real-time story from me. You might call me a dumb guy, but it's okay. I've got 10 years hospitality experience, and then I picked this business. But it's just the market the way it is with COVID and uncertainty and how things are happening in the world. I thought, you know what, 10,000 in Validus, let's give it a good shot, see what happens. First half of the year, I was learning the business. I was not a master. Second half of the years, I was learning how I can help people with what I know. But if you ask me Validus today, I'm rock solid. I'm much more stronger than what I was a year ago. But now I'm not alone. I've got a team. Now, what made me from a 10,000 guy with a little bit serious commitment and ready to learn this business? I was not a pro. I was ready to learn this business, but serious, right? And did that for 6 months and everything changed. 300,000 US, about 450,000, half a million you can say by now in Australian dollars. Is it a great business? Probably, if you ask me, you'll be laughing. Shafi, if you can go back 1 year, just cancel the contract of the other business, just put more energy into this business, brother. Never have to worry about anything, right? So I have done a $500,000 mistake, and somehow I recovered that, right? And I don't know what to do with that business. Still, it's going on, keeping my missus busy, which is great. But now, take my real-time example and take this next 3 months. or 30 days, a little bit more serious, right? What's the best thing to do next 30 days? Shall I give you some easy tips? I'll give you some formula. I'm going to draw a few things and I'll help you a few people because I love to draw and talk because oral communication doesn't go too far. So drawing, probably people can take few pictures and also take some notes back home. So let me draw you a few things. And yes, I can go back to my drawing board. I've got this 30-day game plan. We can go back to that in a second. Now, what my plan is? What my plan is? Few people in Validus are making money. Few people are watching it. Few people are not even in Validus and they're watching it as well. They're wasting time. Few people are in the business but watching. Few people are in the business taking some action, and few of them are doing what they can do right now. Right now, can you do a little bit better? Answer is yes. But if we do it with a plan, people who take a planned action is always measuring what they planned and how far they have reached. So what we'll do is we'll do a few things. We'll do a 30 days. So I'm going to tell you what to do in your first 30 days. And then next 30 days, you have to do it yourself. Nobody's going to tell you what to do in the next 30 days. And the last 30 days, you will become Shafi. Is that good? So this is you. So you're not dependent on anyone, right? And the second one, it's you plus few. So it could be one, it could be two, or it could be more. And the next 30 days, it will be definitely you plus few plus the team. And I'm telling you, you're going to make more money in your third month than as compared to your first month, and a little bit more in the second one. But the most money you're going to make is over here. You'll enjoy over here more, right? More than the first two, right? Which is going to be hard. This is going to be hard, you know? It's going to test your patience. It's going to test you from everywhere. Your partner will say, you are silly. You're a silly old man or old woman or a, a young guy. You're wasting your energy time on a silly project. Don't even know how far it's going to go. You wasted your money, wasting everyone's money. In reality, if my wife would have said that to me a year ago, don't waste $450,000. You're a silly guy wasting money on a stupid business. I would have remembered that every day today, and I would have said, wife, you're right. Your judgment was correct. But today she's working in that business because she can't say anything. She was excited. Of course, she works every day on that business. And I'm thinking, why did I even, got excited about a business which has got more commitment, more money, more risk, and no guarantee of anything? Then a business which is showing a projection, showing a community, showing a leaders, they want to help, they want to do something and try and help you, right? And people say it's too good to be true, it's too. So let's focus. All right, I don't want to talk too much. Let's do some work, right? So let's focus on first 30 days. Now, first 30 days, it's all about you, right? I'll get it in here. First 30 days is you, right? Now, if something good happens, who benefits the most? Who can give me some answers in the chat box? If something goes well in your next 30 days, who is going to be more beneficial in your whole organization? Noel says you. Future says me, you. Yes, it could be you or me. If it is you, it's you. If it's me, it's me. But it's a person who's responsible for the next 30 days. So if you make this plan for next 30 days, remember this is your plan. So that means if there is no event around you, whichever city you are in, it's fine. It's your plan, right? It's like 30-day weight loss program. Now, if you commit that next 30 days, I'm going to go to gym, 30 days, I'm going to hit the gym, regardless what happens. Even if the gym is closed due to public holiday, you're going to just go out and work out and come back. That's what we are talking about, right? We're saying it's non-negotiable commitment towards winning this game, right? Now, how do you do that? It's very simple. Next 30 days. If you're ready, what do we do in next 30 days? Let me help you. How many of you are ready for next 30 days? Now, when I build this training, even our president, Mr. Mansoor Tawafi, he said, I've gone through your slides. The slides are great. And if you can do that 3 times, this will become a perfect 90-day game plan. And when I did this, I was just an emerald, by the way. Okay. Now, if you're ready, just write ready and let's jump into it. I'm going to just highlight some key areas over here. I'm not going to go through each and every line and slide and train over here. This is more of a preparation, right? What you need to do is you, right? You have to see, why did you decide to do Validus, right? You need to have a good reason why. Why Validus? Why not something else? But if you see Validus as a vehicle for you to take from point A to point B, then make sure you got to have a good personal reason why. Right? If you're sick and tired of your job, sick and tired of being broke or doing the same thing, you're not enjoying your workspace, but you're just going back to pay your bills, or you want to do and try and help more people in various ways. You could be a great leader, want to help people around you, but you are so busy with what you have done with your job, commitment, business, or anything that now you're not in a position to just help others. So if you think this is a vehicle where you can help others and you can make change in your life, I think you are at the right place, right? Few people test the system, few people see rewards, few people build extra side income. The people who want to really build a legacy, financial freedom, if the company builds a legacy, would you like to build your legacy with the company? If the answer is yes, I think you're looking at the right platform and right opportunity, right? Because your 9 to 5 is never gonna help you reach your dreams. Now, the question is, are you serious? So the person who is talking about is you, and are you serious for your freedom and growth? If you can get both, if you're free and you're getting growth, what else do you want? Then you can do anything, right? So everything over here is all about you, right? Are you ready to grow? Are you committed enough? Are you ready to change? Because you got to do things which you're not doing today. Every day, half an hour, 1 hour, you got to commit. It could be a quick Zoom call a friend, do a Zoom call, right? It could be invite a friend to the 7 o'clock Zoom call. It could be take a friend, take a couple of them to the next event happening in your area. If there is no event, reach out to the person who you're working with, organize another Zoom call. Some people need exposure. Sometimes, usually, third exposure is where they make a decision, right? If you show Validus to one time to people, people have even told me on my face, Shafi, this is a scam. Why are you so excited about it? And I told them, I said, if you think this is a scam, I would say this is one of the best I have come across, right? Probably you think it's a scam, but I think this is one of the best thing I've come across. If you know anything better than this, brother, please let me know. I'm interested. And they didn't say anything. They took 2 days time. Third day, they said, I want to join. Because people want to check how serious you are, right? Are you disciplined enough? One day, are you ready? 1 week, are you excited? Next week, are you not excited? The first person to pull you back is your partner, your family, your kids. So they could be a reason for you why you're doing it for the first place. So are you disciplined enough for the real change? Are you coachable, right? Are you ready to lead? If you got 2 people in your team, can you help those 2 people, right? And are you here to make a difference for yourself, for your family, for the people around you, and everything? If you can take a screenshot, I'll go to the next one, right? If this is anyhow recorded, you can get it. Now, this 30 days action plan, this is all about action. Now, if you make a plan with no action, 30 days plan, you can make a plan for anything. I want to, travel the world, but the action is you got to do something. You got to go to the first country. You got to leave your home country, go to the first country. Possibly from there, you're going to the second and third and travel the world. But if you don't take the first action at all, if you just make a plan with no action, it's not going to help. So what, you rather take action and better have a planned action, and also it has to be measurable. That means if you do something for 30 days and see what you did with that action, and you took that action with a plan, and then you have to see which areas I need to improve. Did I do enough? Did I plan properly? Did I do enough? And you check your results after doing. It's like gym, right? If you go to gym, you go work out 30 days, and if you see no result, either what you're doing is not effective, or the way you're doing is not effective, or you're not consistent enough, right? But of course, guaranteed your next 30 days will be a better plan, right? Now, taking action. Easiest is, make a list. If you make a list and never call anyone, that action is of no use, right? Learn how to invite. You make a list, but you don't know how to invite. As good as no production. Learn how to present. You made a list, you invite people, but you don't know how to explain. Bad luck. You're not going to make. Understand the system, ask leaders what's working, right? You're not taking help from the people who are doing better than you, and you're not seeking help. So you join someone, but you don't know what to do. The people join your team, they don't know what to do. No one's doing anything else after that. So you got to have slowly get better in whatever you're doing, right? Set up your account and lead by example. You cannot say, look, I put $100, but I want you to buy a matrix. It's not going to work. You got to say, look, I did a matrix, but I want you to start with what you're comfortable. That's going to work, right? Attend. If you attend here and there, but you're telling your team, guys, please join this, please join that. You're posting everything, but you're not available on any of them. It's not going to work. You're telling everyone, make sure you take notes from Shafi, take notes from Sadiq, take notes from Brother Ismail. He's so experienced. Take notes from Fadi Baba, he'll be on the call. But reality, you are not even there to take notes. It's not going to work. Now, you're telling others, guys, you need to do this, you need to have a proper presentation, dress up well, proper tools, maybe a laptop, maybe something to help others in your team to understand. But guess what? You don't have any of that. So what you need to have is a proper preparation, right? Take action. You do it. You learn how to do invoice best. Learn how to present the best you can. Understand how the back office works, right? Set up your own account, lead by example. Show up to all the calls and be ready for your own success. If no one does it, I'm going to do it. Let's see. You are committed, not going back. So taking action with a plan, right? And then, of course, have a target. What do you want to achieve? Everyone said diamond, great, but what do you want to do in next 30 days? Can you guys write quickly? What do you want to do in next 30 days? Like short-term plan. Next 30 days. What is that you want to achieve next 30 days? Short-term plan. Next 30 days. Next 30 days. Oslam said, Emerald, let's go. Who else? I want to see more. Next 30 days, what do we want to achieve? Let's see how many of you got a short-term plan already in place. Long-term, everyone said diamond or a different color diamond. Great. I'm with you guys. I definitely want to see each and everyone go diamond. But what do you want next 30 days? What is your short-term plan? Someone says, get my first matrix. Great. Someone says, Ashok said, I'll get my sapphire out of the way. Amazing. Sadiq says, recruit to 200 people or present to 200 people. Amazing. Build a team. So that means Orlando don't have a team. He's looking to start his team. 1 or 2 members, that's a team is ready for you. Muma says, I'm going to set up my matrix. Great. Someone says, I'm going to talk to 10 people. Amazing. And recruit more, Now, so the short-term target could be, let me give you some short-term targets. Talk to one person a day. That could be a short-term target for next 30 days, right? Attend all events for the week, right? The maximum you can attend, or at least 2 events every week, 1 Zoom, 1 live event, right? What else can we do, right? Make calls, invitation, invite at least 5 people a day, right? They might say, I'm busy, maybe tomorrow, maybe day after. So they might give you a different times when they're available, but you're talking to 5 every day, just 5. You can be driving, you can be in the train, you can be walking, you can be on a walk, you can be anywhere. You can be in your bed and just make a call to 5 people. You can do anything, right? If you can do this one consistently for next 30 days, guess what? Your short-term target will be done. If someone say, I want to hit Sapphire, you got to do it next 30 days. Set a target, what I can do easily with my available time in a day. It could be talk to 1 person or dial 2 people, but talk to 1. Or make a list of 5, but at least get 1 person to see on a Zoom, 1 to meet you next day on a coffee, something like that. So if you can do that 30 days, guys, I'm telling you, things will become something else. So short-term target, what you can achieve daily, right? Now, what's the next thing is, of course, the long-term will come. We all have got a long-term, but you got to hit the short-term target too many times, right? If you hit short-term targets consistently, long-term target will happen. Plan your next rank. We all have got it, right? Connect with your prospect with leaders. This is the key, guys. Now, once you connect with someone, they saw a Zoom call. Now you don't ask them, what do you think? Shall we get started? Don't do that. That person saw the information, but now he don't know whether he can decide or not. This is where so many people go wrong. We all can invite someone and show the business, but after that, they don't know what to do. The best thing to do is connect with the nearest leader or someone you can trust and say, hey, brother, I've got a friend of mine. He just saw the information. I want you to just help him out, share your story, and He's got a couple of questions. If you can answer for me, will be amazing. Now, this guy can answer a couple of questions. The leader will help him share his story, answer a couple of questions. Amazing. And the person likes it, that's it. Game change for you. Short-term target. So out of how many watching the information, to how many are you really connecting with the leader, right? Business happening. Time management. You got to manage your time next 30 days, guys. Very important. Cut down all the extras. Do what you have to do. You have committed to yourself, right? You have to prepare your family. Tell them next 30 days, I'm not going to do what we did last month, but next 30 days is very, very important for me, right? Do one presentation. If no one is doing anything for you, you just find the nearest person, easiest for you, and do one presentation in the next 30 days. Just this 30 days, guys. February, we're going to do this. Let's do it. Okay? And then start local, think global, and all. We all understand that. But just focus on this highlighted bits and do it with consistently. If you're doing one presentation, slowly you'll start enjoying it. You might even want to do 2 in a day, right? Maybe on a weekend, you might want to cover a few more people because they are more available on the weekend. So line a few things and do it. You might even do a small group meeting. 2 people, coffee, same information. 2 people, 3 people on a Zoom call, same information. If you can do that next 30 days, I guarantee if nothing happened, your presentation will become much better. Guarantee few people who didn't join first time, second time, they will join. Guarantee they see you watching, doing things consistently for a month, they'll call you back and say, you know what, I can see you're doing things consistently. I want to take a look at this business once again, and I want to do something with this. So people are watching it. If you're consistent in anything, they'll follow you. There will be followers for anyone who is committed and consistent, right? And learn from everything you're seeing. Learn and apply, right? And review your work. So end of 30 days. Now, February, you start taking action end of February before March. Before starting 1st of March, you got to review what you did. But if you didn't do enough action, what is there to review? There's nothing to review at it. You'll say, just month gone. March, I'm going to do it seriously. 2 days you do it, you let that March pass by, something, life takes over, family, something good, bad happens. The opportunity, what you have today, you'll not have it in March. And the opportunity you're going to have, which you had last year, you're not going to have in 23. So still, we are at the early stage of 23. So take action, review what you did in February, and then see which areas you can improve and improve your March, right? No results are final. There is always a better results to achieve. Trust the process, Try to become independent, right? You don't need anyone. You can run your own meeting, own training, or start getting involved and want to do those things because those 30 days has made you so confident. Now you're willing to do bigger things, right? And people joining your team, they want to test who are we working with. Are we working with someone very strong, or are we working with someone who don't know what he's doing? If people see you are the serious guy in that room, they want to work with you. They want to become like you. And they'll tell you, bro, tell me everything what all you did so far because I want to do something what you did. And that's it. Things will happen. Right? People want to follow people who are professional. Nobody wants to do things people are doing casually. That's why people follow all those big stars. They are professional. Even they do something, people want to follow their hairstyle, their dressing, and few things. And the next thing is, it's fun working as a group. Now, let me go back to the next 30. So now the first 30 was all about you. How many of you really are committed for your first 30? Then I'll give you the next 30 and next 30 in next few minutes. And I've got few individuals who are going to add few things to this, right? The first 30 is all about you. Forget about where you are right now. Think that you have recruited yourself in Validus today. And you have to help yourself in first 30 days in Validus. It's about you in your first 30 days. How much money are you going to make? As I said earlier, it's going to be challenging and probably not much money. It's okay. If you present to 100 people and all 100 join with $50, you should be the happiest person because you will be the most successful guy in the second month and moving forward. Now, I can see so many of you are serious and first 30 days, it's all about you, right? Now then, what happens in next second week, next second 30 days is you are definitely there, and now you will have few with you. So you can do exactly same training with your few. Now few could be, as I said in the previous one, if 100 people join with $50, if you can put all that 100 in a room on a Zoom call and invite me, I would be the happiest person to jump on that call and talk to that 100 people, and I give them the next 30-day plan for you. And whatever is going to happen from there, trust me, you'll have no time, right? But let's say the few is a realistic number. What do you think will be a few? Can anyone write their number? So let's say first 30 days, you did everything with commitment. What will be the next few you will have? Someone says 20, great. Someone says 10, who says 10, 30, 10, great, right? One every day. So one sign up every day could be 30 in a month, great. So let's say anything between 10 to 20, right? Let me write the few is 10 to 20 people will be your few. So you are here in your second 30 with few. Next 30 days, can you work with them and say, next 30 days, guys, allow me to help you, right? I'm going to do next 30 days for myself. And while I'm doing it, would you like to do this with me? So imagine all these 50 people on this call and me, we all 30 days, every day we take an action, right? And we end up recruiting. Let's say 10. Let's say 10. Let me go here, right? Let's say we end up having 10 of us committed to take action, including you, and decided to talk to 2 people a day. So that means we are now talking to 20 people a day. And if we do that for next 30 days, how much will be the number? Can someone help me with that? 600 new people will be in the team, or at least 600 new people have seen this information. Let's say 50% said yes, 300 new people will join the business. Same meeting, same presentation, same you, and people are in the business, right? Let's say everyone is still joining at $50. I'm not even counting any dollars here. But when it goes to the next 30, now think of this. You are here with your 300. And you say, next 30 days, we're going to do exactly what we did the month before. Now, we have got 300. Talking to 2 people a day, that means you're talking to 600 people a day, right? And what else is happening? And if we do this for 30 days, can someone give me a number? I really want someone to give me a number on this one. 1,800. And out of this 1,800, you just pick, sorry, I just put a dollar sign. So used to put this dollar sign. No dollars. We're talking numbers. And assuming everyone is just $50 or 18,000, someone says, sorry, my bad. 18,000 people see Validus through your team. And let's say we go safe, let's say 10 to 20% convert. Let's say 30% is very easily doable. But let's say 5,000 of the 18,000 join. Rest of the year, you don't need to do anything else but to take Validus full-time seriously and keep going. Now, if how it's all going to happen is starting with this one guy. His name is Mr. What's his name? Mr. or Miss You. If this guy doesn't take action, all those numbers and this Validus platform and everything is of no use. So make sure put that person, Mr. You, to work, and this is what is all achievable. We have got so many live calls, Zoom calls, and one-on-ones, and your things are ready. How many of you are ready to make a list before I invite a couple of people? How many of you are ready to make a list? And give me a number. How many would you make in a list right now? Give me a number. Give me a number. Give me a number. Give me a number. How big will be your list? If you make a list in next 24 hours, how big should be your list? 2, great. Somebody says only 2, great, awesome, I love you. or maybe they wanted to write 200 by mistake. They're too excited. I don't know. Anything around, I would say 100 is a good number. 1 month, 100 contacts. Just make that guy, Mr. You, motivated and get them in action. Okay, let me get a person on this call who is already on this call. Let him share how he built his organization. Right? We all know him. First of all, before I get to him, I would like to invite our special leader, Mr. Ismail Sokol. He has completed his 60 weeks with Validus. Brother Ismail, if you can unmute and share your story.
Yes.
What was the feeling before joining Validus? Of course, the trust was there, but when you join, and then now what you feel, how you want to change things in 23.
Well, thank you very much. Everybody can hear me, yeah? Okay. So, thank you very much. We have 43 people on the call, and Shafi gave a very good presentation. This is how to expand your business, how to start, even if you joined today or you are not joined yet. Still, it's a very simple, very easy, step by step. He already gave to all of us what we need to do. And because this Zoom call is recorded, so it's good that everyone on this call should have a copy of this to listen again. And because in this business, sometime you get down, you go to people, they don't trust you, they don't believe, they don't join, they say yes, but then they say no. So that's why this type of leadership training and presentation, we have to watch it again and again. And it helps to everyone, it's positive. Now, what very shortly, I will not take too long because already we have, Shafi has already mentioned everything, and we just need to go to action. We just need to go to expand ourselves. Number one, we need to understand that before I tell my story, we need to understand that Validus does not need any one of us. Validus has reached the position where Validus is in a safe hands because the amount of money that they have now, it's good enough. They even, if nobody joins Validus today, they say whatever we have and these members that we have is enough for us. We do 14 months, every 14 months, 14 by 14 to only the current members, 400,000 accounts members that they are, it's enough. And it's good. But Validus says, now this is a request of the network, that if we continue to bring new people, will be good for us because we're expanding and make the company goal of 1 million members, 1 billion revenue to be achieved. So Validus says, okay, if you want to do it, keep doing, but really they are not in a hurry for that need because they have already established a good company. They have went through the beginning challenges. The company is there now. The pools are doing very good job. The returns are doing very job. For 17 months, people got their returns. So it's going very well. Now, at the beginning of every presentation, when we get a new person, we say the disclaimer. We are not financial advisors. We are not here to tell you to buy and sell Bitcoin cryptocurrency. Rewards are never guaranteed. And earnings depends on the sales of the product. And also we say that rewards are never guaranteed, but we have facts. We have proof and facts that for 17 months, company has done very well. Company has paid every person. And I am part of one big proof that I have got paid. My first 14 months have been completed. And in March, you will get so many people's 14 months completed, just 1 month more to wait. And so many videos and so many people testimony that their 14 months completed. And then you get in April, and then you get in May, then you get in June, July, August. And then people will come and say, my second so in September, in August will be my second 14 months completed in August. And then September will be my third package completed. November, my fourth package completed. And then after November, I have every week packages completed. So Validus has done very well. Now, my story, I am imam in the masjid, imam in the mosque for Muslim community for 15 years here in Australia, a citizen of Australia. And I was invited from to Validus directly from the founders of the company, Dr. Pervez Dawood and Mansour Tawafi, our friends since 2015, very good friends, family friends. And I had no any doubt from Validus. So I was not invited by a person, by a friend, but directly from the founder of the company. I said, yes, this was October 16 of October 2021. That time they are still doing the testing, they are still preparing the full compensation plan and everything. So our accounts were activated 11 of November 2021. Now, it was my own, you can say, that I did not, my own mistake, that I did not pay attention to Validus. Even the Dr. Pervez and Mansour Tawafi, they already showed me in a very short WhatsApp call, but I did not pay attention. And then they said, okay, then whenever you will pay a little bit attention, we are here for you. I saw Validus when it was 5,000 members, then 20,000 members, then 100,000 members. And then my friend Shiraz Patel came and he told me that he was in Dubai. He was following Validus since January 2022. He went and he saw the pre-launch event that happened, and then he was in May, the big event that happened in Malta, and he showed me the videos, he showed me the results. He said to me that, do you like to work with me and with Fadi Baba? I said, yes, I am ready. I want to work. I am part of Validus, I said, but now I never thought about recruiting people. So now I'm ready. And then I start my second package, and then third and fourth package. I upgrade it. I purchase more and more packages. So I saw Validus like this, that, okay, I had my own questions with the founders. I met Mansour Tawafi again in end of July 2022 when he came for the event. And I met Dr. Pervez. I stayed with Mansour, but more, I stayed with Dr. Pervez more than 3 weeks together. Sydney, Melbourne, and Auckland, Adelaide, Auckland, New Zealand. So after I got all my answers, I'm very confident to myself that Validus is going to stay. They already have the 10 years plan, but it's going to go even more than that. 10 years and 20 years. They want to make Validus #1 network marketing company where people, real people, and is made by the people for the people. And they already have the plan. 5 years is already done. 10 years already is in the plan. And the other 10 years, they already have different plans to put in that they're going to show to us. So let's go to 5 years plan. So then when I got all of this, especially from Dr. Pervez, I said, I should have one matrix for myself, my family, because matrix 5 years to have a matrix, you will reach at least level 5, level 6 in 5 years time. So you keep earning every single day from Validus. So matrix must. Then I purchased the matrix. Number 2, I said I should have one account of 10,000 US dollar. So every week I can withdraw 250 US dollar or 230 US dollar just for withdrawing every week. So this package is just getting paid every week without, I'm not telling about the recruitment. Shafi told you about recruitment, so keep that part. I'm not going to go to that part. I'm just saying that, let's say I'm alone in Validus, you are alone in Validus without joining anyone. You should have one package of 10,000 US dollar that every week you can get 230, 220, withdraw, put in your coin spot or coin jar, and you pay your petrol, your Kmart, your calls, your Safeway, everything. The third, you should have one package of 5,000 US dollar. So matrix, 10,000 US dollar for withdrawing weekly. And number 3 is a package of 5,000 US dollar, and leave this package, don't touch for 5 years. because 5,000, 14 months, you get 17,500. Then you put it back, all of this. And then you get again and again and again. 5 years and 8 months, if you put back again, will become 2.6 million US dollars. So this is what I tell people, just do like this. Just do like this and trust me. Now, I am not the founder of the company. I'm not the corporate company, but I am just member like every one of you here. But I give my own personal guarantee that 5 years and 8 months, Validus will be here. We all will be here, and everybody will be happy, will be smiling, will be good. Last thing to say is, yes, when you go to give presentation to people, then there will be people who will say, looks like a scam, looks like a Ponzi, looks like this. They also have no idea. You be nice to them. You smile. You say to yourself, no problem. And then you explain to them. You explain to them that if we talk about anything in life, there is positive and negative. About religion, people talk good, people talk bad. About government, people talk good, people talk bad. About banks, people talk good. So that's how it is, human nature. And about any company you talk, any company you take, Facebook, big company, but there is things that there is a lot of videos who talk bad about Facebook. They say that they give our privacy, they give our emails, they give this, they make money on that. Apple, big company, there is a lot of videos against Apple. You should watch. There is a lot of TikTok, big company, but there is a lot of videos. They say TikTok is linked with Chinese government, this and that. They give, yes.
Let me ask you a question. What's your plan for this year, 2023?
So this plan for this year is that 2023 is the year of accelerator of the company and accelerator of all of us. So meaning is that we should move at least where we are 3 levels up. I am Ruby, near Emerald, very near. So 3 levels up should be Blue Diamond. Blue Diamond. That is 2023.
Let's go. Awesome. And before we are almost out of the time, thank you, Brother Ismail, for your lovely story. And of course, we'd love to hear from you. On another call, we'll do more training, more activity. But I hope everyone got some value out of today's training. And I've taken enough notes. We have got the recording done by Brother Sadiq. So, Brother Sadiq, I would hand it back to you, and you can close the call. And thank you each and everyone for coming on this. And my wish for you in 2023, let's win together. As Brother Ismail said, let's go 5 level up, 10 level up this year and keep going. But remember, don't forget that Mr. You, you're recruiting today. Don't let him sleep next 30 days. Commit, consistent 30 days. Let's go. Let's make it happen. So the Sadiq call is all yours. Thank you very much.
Okay, guys, thanks very much. Can you guys put on the chat for Shafi and our Ismail brother for number 7, please? What an awesome information. Golden nuggets from Shafi and Brother Ismail, who already completed the 14 months. And if you guys got some value, can you guys put number 2 on the chat as well? And also the last thing is, are you expecting another call from us? Everybody is excited? More value? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, awesome. Yeah, guys, really appreciate for coming for this. I mean, short notice, we made it, and almost 49 was there. It's almost 40. That's all good. But this video will be recorded, so that means you guys can, watch this back again. If your team is not here, we can share as well. So thanks very much once again for coming for this Zoom session. Have a good evening, good night, wherever you guys. And we're hoping to make another Zoom call very soon. Thank you. Good night.